Namaste students. Hope you're all very safe and secure in your home. Now, we shall move on to the next topic of the lesson. What is the name of the topic? Physical and chemical changes. Change is the permanent one in this world. So here we are going to see some of the activities for physical changes and chemical changes, and we also know about the properties of physical and chemical changes. Just I will quote a very small example. If your mother asks to prepare a juice, what we will add? We will add a fruit along with that sugar and other solutions. That leads to the formation of a juice. So that is also a change. So here are some examples for physical and chemical changes. In today's video, we are going to see about the physical changes and some of the examples of it. And in the next video, we will be learning about the chemical changes and the two important processes. One is galvanization and another one is crystallization. Now we shall see the video. Here are some examples for physical changes. Ria is very fond of ice creams, but to her surprise, when she took the ice cream out, it was melted and floating. She was surprised to think of it. Then her mother told that it's because of the interrupted power supply and the solid form of the ice cream was converted to the liquid form. What she was thinking, whether it can be converted back to solid? Yes, when it is kept under the cold temperature, it can be converted into solid form. Now we shall see the objectives of the lesson. At the end of the lesson, you will be able to know about the importance of physical changes, what is meant by physical changes, and the properties of physical changes. Now, we shall see some examples of physical change. The first one is cooking of food, the second one is rusting of iron, and last one is melting of ice. Now, what is meant by the change? The process in which there is a change in the state, color, shape, size, property, chemical change, and the structure is called as change. There are two types of changes. The first one is the physical change and second one is the chemical change. What's meant by physical change? The change where there is a change in the physical property of the substance, then it is called as the physical change. Here we will see some of the examples of physical change. So first we can see about the melting of ice, vaporization of water, and the next one is dissolution of sugar or salt in water. Now we take a piece of paper, fold it and make it into a airplane or any other desired shape. It is a temporary change and it is also a reversible change. While we unfold it, it retains back its original position. Here, there is no change in the chemical composition of the substance. So this is the first example for physical change. The second one, we all know, ice changes into water on heating. While it is heating for and it converts into vapor when the same is being heated to 100 degrees Celsius. Vapor condenses into water on cooling. And again, the vapor changes into ice cooling at 0 degrees Celsius. A very simple example, solid changes into liquid, liquid changes into vapor, and the vapor again changes back to solid. This is a continuous process, so it is reversible. Now we can see on heating the crystals of cobalt chloride, the color changes from pink to blue. At the same time, when we add some water, the blue color crystals change into pink color. This is also an example for physical change. Now take a piece of cloth, cut into 4 equal pieces. When you take the original piece and keep, it resembles the main piece, but the chemical composition of the cloth is no way changed here. So this is also an example for physical change. Now we can move to the process of crystallization. By we all know we obtain salt from the salt water through the process of evaporation, but those crystals are not pure. So you can take the crystals in a conical flask. We can see how it is being purified. Take the solution water in a beaker and heat it, and we have to add few drops of sulfuric acid in order to acidify the solution. And next we are adding the copper sulfate salt to the solution and we are stirring it nicely. We have to wait till the solution is being mixed properly, the salt is mixed properly, and then it is being filtered. After filtration, we have to leave it for some time. At last, we can find some crystals of copper sulfate. So this is meant by the process called as crystallization. Now, let us summarize what we have learned in this topic. We learnt about the definition of change and what is meant by the physical change, the properties of physical change, and also about the process of crystallization. The four main things we have learnt in this topic. What is meant by change? Change in state, color, shape, size, properties, chemical composition, that is completely known as change. Physical change only when it undergoes a change in the physical properties. Process of crystallization also we have seen. Thank you.